Hi everybody, once again, this is Mr. Yasser from Ayash Secondary School. Today we are going to talk about something that may concern all the students who study English or who learn English. Today I'm going to explain all about conditional F. Conditional F, okay? So what do we mean by conditional F? As you can see here on the board, right now I'm going to talk about 0F. What do we mean by 0F? 0F means that we are going to use F as a conjugation followed with if clause and the main clause. Both are present simple. So, if clause, present simple, the main sentence is present simple too. Like what? Like if we say, if you heat water, what is the main clause? It evaporates. Why present simple with present simple? Simply because we are talking about fact. And that's why we call it 0F. Why do we call it 0F? Because it is talking about fact. And facts can only be expressed with present simple. So that's why we say if you heat water, this is a present simple and this is the if clause. If followed with present simple, the main clause is evaporates. Evaporates, it's also present simple. So 0F followed with present simple, present simple. Why do we call it 0F? Simply because it's talking about fact. And also, if we omit F, we can say when you heat water, it evaporates. The same consequence. Okay, we can change F with when. These are the two reasons why we call it conditional F. Sorry, 0F. Why do we call it 0F? Simply because it expresses facts and we can replace F with when. Again, for the last time, if present simple, present simple. This is what we call 0F. It expresses facts and we can replace F with when. Okay? Now let's get to number 2. Type 1. Type 1. What is type 1? We say if present simple, okay, this is the if clause, we can say present continuous, or we can use present perfect. This is what we call if clause. If clause. And here is the main clause. The main clause can be 3 different shapes. It can be will, infinitive. It can be order. It can be a question. And all are correct. So again, conditional if type 1, we use if as a conjugation, followed with if clause. If clause can be present simple, can be present continuous, can be present perfect. And the main clause can be will, infinitive, it can be order, it can be a question. How so? We are going to explain it as a whole. Again, type 1. This is if clause followed with present simple, present continuous, present perfect. Again, this is what we call if clause. What about the main clause? The main clause is going to be will. Imperative can be question, it can be order. Let's have some examples. Number one, we can say, if you study hard. This is if clause. Present simple. Present simple. Followed with when. You will get top marks. That's number one. If you study, this is if clause. Present simple. Main clause will get. And why do we use will? To let you know something very important. Will doesn't mean that it's certain. No. Will means probable action. Probable action. It is not necessary to happen. It may happen or may not happen. It's okay. Okay? Number two. If you are going to Cairo, you will need a guide. You will need. Will, infinitive. And this is F. If you are going to, this is present simple. Okay? Again, if you have finished your meal, you can pay. Okay? Again, have finished. Present perfect. So, the three cases, if present simple, if present continuous, if present perfect. It's all if clause for conditional, if type 1. Okay? Here, will, infinitive, can. It is not necessary to say will. You can say can, you can say should, you can say may, you can say must. As you want to express, because we all know that every one of the models express a specific function in English. As will express probability, must necessity, should advice, may uncertainty or uncertain or doubt, and finally can to express ability. Okay? But all in the present form. All in the present form. Must, can, may, will, it's all okay. You can use it correctly. It's okay. Now let's move to the second one. If present simple, it can be a question, it can be an order. Let's have it all. If you meet Ali, and this is if, this is if clause. The basic verb is meet, present simple. You, sorry. We can say, can you give him this report? Can you give him this report? This is a question. So, if and the if clause was the main clause. The main clause here is the form of a question. So, the main clause was conditional if can be a question. Can you give him this report? It's a question. And the last one, if you see the manager, give him this report. Give him this report. It's an order. It's order. So again, let's sum up once more. Conditional if type 1. If clause may be present simple, maybe present continuous, maybe present perfect. What about the main clause? The main clause can be will infinitive, it can be a question, it can be order, and all are correct. Okay? This is the first one. Someone of the students asked me, is it necessary to use type 1? To use type 1. Okay? All affirmative, can we use it negatively? I would say, be careful with conditional if. Why? Conditional if doesn't always count on the structure. We are deeply concerned with the meaning. Like what? Let's have a shot. If I say, if you study hard, okay, we can expect two main clauses. We can say, by the way, if you study, this is if, and this is study, present simple, we can say, you will get top marks. It's affirmative. But we can also say, you will not get low marks. So it is necessary to be careful with the meaning. Be careful with the meaning. I don't care if we use it positively or negatively. Both give the same condition for the basic verb-based study. If you study hard, we can say, you will get top marks, and we can say, you will not get low marks. Another example. If we say, if you play well, okay? This is the if clause. If present simple. So the main clause we can say, you will win. You will win. And also we can say, you will not lose. So conditional if doesn't always count on only affirmative sentence. No, we can use affirmative sentence with negative clause. We can use this negatively. Have a look at this example. If you do not come early, so this is negative. Don't come. Negative if clause. And we can say the main clause affirmative. You, if you don't come early, you will miss the meeting. Okay? Negative, and here the result is affirmative. It is not necessary to say, if you have affirmative, the main clause should be affirmative. No, you can use if clause negative and the main clause affirmative, and versa. You can use if clause affirmative and the main clause negative. The most important thing for you all is to give the correct meaning. Conditional if doesn't always count on only the structure. No, conditional if count on both the structure and the meaning. So again, please be careful with the meaning, it's very important. Today, we finished conditional 1. I promise we will go on again, but not now. Okay? Thank you for your watching. I promise to see you again. Thank you. Bye.